Can't get past the defender. And the rebound for Towns. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocks down the first.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
First half comes to an end. The Timberwolves enjoying the advantage. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
Screen coming. To Allen Crabbe. Beyond the arc for three. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Taj Gibson above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Baseline drive. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Lays it in with the touch off the alley-oop pass.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fires the three, and the rebound comes down to Gibson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Fires the three. Well defended. T-Wolves with the basketball to Covington. Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go. Gibson. To Rose. Wiggins. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Rose into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Covington to Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Russell, and he hits.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Wiggins. It's blocked by Allen.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Hollis Jefferson. Has a look. Hollis Jefferson can't connect. Wiggins. And it's good. Nets have the basketball. Dinwiddie matched up with Wiggins. To Allen Crabbe. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Teague with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Karl Anthony Towns. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew that...
Flushes down the slam.
I remember my high school coach said, one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Russell. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than you're...
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Russell with it up top. His guys down big. To Dinwiddie. D'Angelo Russell. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from long range. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Russell. Oh, and Wiggins up to block the shot. Fareed.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Not that time. He missed it. Rose into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Wiggins. Missed it. Wiggins. This guy's a handful. Andrew Wiggins, well defended, still able to score.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter as the Timberwolves enjoy a nice cushion so far. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell guarded by Jeff Teague. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Oh, he had it.
It's me, I got it.
To Hollis Jefferson. Russell. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
I got ball, that's me.
Cashes in for two.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. No one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket. Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Rose. Navigating through traffic.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Trying to cash in. To Russell. Nice pass to get things going.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Russell. Knocked loose. Taken by the Wolves. Covington. Lays it up and in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Wiggins. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Dinwiddie. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Over to the right side. Wiggins. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
From long range. Rebound Saric.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
To Russell. For 3, still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Minnesota at the controls. Rose. To Wiggins. Got a piece of it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Wiggins. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
D'Angelo Russell. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Towns. To Wiggins. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. Towns. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Russell. Add 2 points to the board.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Wiggins. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively.